decorate this under the sea birthday cake with me. Every great cake begins with a solid foundation because even cakes need good life choices, you know. This is a 9 inches 5-layer beauty, and I'm starting by leveling the first layer. I trim off the dome so I can work with a perfectly flat surface. Because the only thing dramatic here should be the decorations and not the cake leaning to one side. After baking, I froze the cake to make it nice and stable. A chilled cake behaves better, kind of like people after a good nap. So I kept stacking and layering until all 5 layers are in place. For the final layer, I trimmed the dome again before placing it on top so the surface stays nice and flat. Next, I secure the cake with a skewer right through the center. Think of it as a seatbelt for the cake. We want everything stable while we decorate. Now it's time for the crumb coats. A thin layer of buttercream seals in all those tiny crumbs so they don't crash the final design. Use smooth, confident movements with your pilot knife. Crumb coat is like technical optional, honestly. But the difference is between a professional baker and why is my cake looking dirty? I'm not shading anybody, but you need to do the right thing. Once the crumb coat is set, we move to the fun part, color. Since this is an ocean themed cake, the butter gets a sea blue buttercream and the top gets pink. I carefully divided the two sections. I applied the buttercream using my pilot knife. If your pilot knife skill are still under construction, just feel free to use your piping bag. Pipe the buttercream with a piping bag first and then smooth it out. Now we smooth the sides. Keep your scraper straight. Rotate the turntable steadily until the buttercream is beautifully even. Then I clean up the edges. While cleaning the oil is just by removing the excess buttercream to create those sharp effects. Nothing serious. Just use your palette knife and then cut off those excesses. Then smooth it out. For the sound effect, I'm using cake crumbs. First, I spread a little buttercream on the cake board so the crumbs have something to stick to. Then I sprinkled them all around the base to create that perfect beach sea sand look. You know when you go to the beach? And now, the ocean comes to life. I start placing all the toppers and the decorations. Starfish, shells, snails, octopus, sea turtles, basically the entire under the water neighborhood decided to attend this party. It was so fun doing this. To finish it off, I packed some grass effects and little flowers and then add leaves to give those flowers that fresh and lively look. And just like that, we have a beautiful detailed under the sea cake. Tell me, what do you think? Please give me a follow, like, and comment. Thank you.